At 3:17 a.m., Leona Reyes' body was discovered inside her locked apartment. Everyone said it was suicide until they found the note under her tongue. Leona Reyes was everything people admired. 29, a celebrated artist, soft-spoken, deeply in love with her husband, and adored by the community. But beneath her composed exterior, she was unraveling. For 6 months, she told her closest friends that she felt like someone was following her. Her paintings became darker. Faces with no eyes, clocks with no hands, a woman sinking underwater. She stopped attending gallery openings, stopped talking to friends. The only place she went regularly was her therapist's office, and even there, she barely spoke, until the night she died. On a rainy Tuesday morning, Colin Reyes, her husband, said he found her unconscious in their art studio at home. The autopsy confirmed it. Lethal dose of sleeping pills. No sign of struggle. No wounds. Official cause: suicide. Her funeral was quiet. Her obituary beautiful. Her story, it seemed, over, until the autopsy tech opened her mouth for a final swab and found a tiny, folded piece of soaked paper under her tongue. Scrawled in ink were 7 words. "My death was planned. Check Prague." Detective Jenna Valerio, new to homicide but sharp-eyed and obsessive, requested the case be reopened. Her superior rolled his eyes. Prague? What did that even mean? But Jenna dug deeper. She found Leona's passport, oddly tucked inside a hollow sculpture. There it was, a 5-day trip to Prague 2 years ago. Colin claimed it was for an art retreat. The retreat didn't exist. While tracing her digital footprint, Jenna found a fake email used only once, registered under a different name, Mira Sandor. Attached to the email, a photograph of Leona, standing beside another woman, both of them looking over their shoulders like they were being watched. No posts, no records, no trace of this Mira Sandor anywhere, except one clue: an old, corrupted flash drive found inside the lining of Leona's suitcase. Took days to decrypt. What they found was chilling. Videos, hidden camera footage, surveillance files, conversations recorded in secret. Leona had been spying, but not on Colin. She had been investigating her therapist. Dr. Miles Hargrove had treated Leona for 5 years. Highly respected. He claimed Leona had severe paranoia and dissociative disorder. But according to her hidden files, she believed he was manipulating her memories, that he wasn't just a therapist, but part of a ring that erased digital identities and created new lives for women, in exchange for total silence. Jenna was skeptical, until she found more. Security footage from a Prague hotel showing Dr. Hargrove and Mira Sandor together. An encrypted voicemail. "They're watching the watchers now. I'm next, but I can't let him rewire me again." The black and white drawing of a man's face. The man? Colin. Confronted with evidence, Colin said Leona was mentally ill, creating conspiracies in her mind. But the paper under her tongue told a different story. Then Jenna discovered a chilling connection. Colin Reyes used to be a neurological researcher, specializing in behavior control using light patterns and suggestion. He abruptly quit 5 years ago, the same time he met Leona. Why? Because Colin and Dr. Hargrove were part of a covert research group testing human manipulation techniques on unaware subjects. Leona had been one of them. They chose her because she had no family, no ties, and an artistic mind, perfect for observing cognitive shifts. But she started remembering. She started resisting. She started documenting. And she found Mira Sandor, another survivor. But before she could expose them fully, she realized something terrifying. They weren't just watching her. They were in her head. Jenna arrested Colin. Dr. Hargrove vanished. Mira was never found. case almost closed, until one last piece of evidence came in. A set of fingerprints lifted from the soaked paper under Leona's tongue. They belonged to Detective Jenna Valerio. Flashback. The moment Jenna read the note, she pocketed it. She told no one. The version she presented was a rewritten version, guiding suspicion toward Colin. Why? Because Jenna wasn't just a detective. She was one of the early test subjects who chose to stay in the program. Her final words in the episode: Leona should have burned the files. She thought she could outsmart the system, but we are the system, and now she's part of the next phase.